This gamble has already hurt millions of people in his country. Bolsonaro's indifference towards the pandemic has escalated the suffering of his people. People have lost their jobs. They do not have money, not enough medical facilities, or for that matter, not enough graves to accommodate the rising number of dead.
Haunting images, grim stories.
This virus is treacherous. It came quietly, as if carried on the wind.
Distraught families.
He is very scared of dying. A lot of people around him have died.
Stranded tourists.
I came and I got stuck here in Brazil with the pandemic.
And overwhelmed medics.
We have double the patients and half of the team.
This is the tale of Latin America's largest nation, Brazil. The world's new coronavirus hotspot. It has been 2 months since it went into self-quarantine. But Brazil has failed in keeping distance from the Wuhan virus. Sao Paulo is Brazil's worst hit city. Its cemeteries are inundated. So new graves are being dug to accommodate the rising number of dead. The city of Manaus does not have enough test kits. At least 4,300 people have died in the last 2 months. Triple the usual number. But only 5% of the burials were confirmed cases of COVID-19. The locals are scared of crowded hospitals. They are dying at home. There is death and there is denial. Elliot Das Graça's father spent his last 2 feverish days gasping for air. The pandemic is moving upriver from Manaus. The snaking river of Rio Negro connects indigenous Amazon communities to the mainland. 35 Cambeba families live in the village of Tres Unidos. They had isolated themselves, locked out all visitors. Yet the coronavirus got to 16 of the 106 villagers. The villagers are now treating the sick with traditional herbs. At the hospitals, Brazil's health workers are working against the clock. They're also being forced to make difficult choices. In this Rio hospital, coronavirus patients were seen sharing a room with a deceased. Nurses say they had no choice. The body had to be left unattended in order to attend to the critical patients. Brazil's healthcare system is collapsing. Why just healthcare? The country as a whole is in a mess. A big reason is politics. There are no uniform measures and no consensus whatsoever on lockdown regulation. Sample this. Niterói and Rio are 2 beach cities separated by a 30-minute drive. Niterói is opening up for business and Rio is under a lockdown. Brazil is headed towards a tragedy. And President Bolsonaro and his supporters are solely responsible for whatever awaits the country. Bureau Report, WION World is One.